dog, don't bark, don't bite. Commander Crumbcake, he's all right. Sit on back, enjoy the show. Commander Crumbcake's our hero.
Crumbcake's a hero.
The hero of the show.
Crumbcake's a hero.
You better watch out for creeps on the make, trying to get old Crumbcake. That special dog has special friends. Fight the bad guys till the end. Call the dog that we all love. Commander Crumbcake's our hero.
Crumbcake's a hero.
The hero of the show.
Crumbcake's a hero.
You better watch out, creeps on the make, trying to get old Crumbcake.
A hero.
I said that already.
Crumbcake's a hero.
All right, girl. Commander Crumbcake. Yeah.
Now, Leech, there's no reason to be concerned. Have I ever hurt you before? Okay, maybe once or twice, but this won't hurt a bit. I promise. All I'm going to do is use that pretty lightning to make you tall and handsome. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
If Uncle Disgusto is successful, you'll look like this fella. Yeah, women won't be able to resist you.
Oh, please.
And then if it works out, I'll do it to myself, and then I'll offer it to the rest of the world. For loads of money, of course. Just think of it, you little homunculus. You and I will be handsome, rich, famous. We'll be jet setters, you and I.
yeah.
Just imagine us on the Riviera, the Rio. What do you mean if I'm not successful?
No.
Dr. Disgusto is always successful.
Well, you're funny now.
Okay, sit tight, kiddo. Here goes nothing. Leech, where are you? Where are you? Not exactly what I had in mind. What do you think? Oh, yes, you're right. Something must be a little bit out of adjustment. But never you mind, my unique little friend. I think I know what went wrong. Oh, my, it's getting late. My, how time flies when you're doing hideous experiments. Well, guess we'll just have to save all the rest of the fun for tomorrow. Come on, handsome. Let's go and get a little bite to eat, shall we? I could use a BLT myself. How about you? A corned beef? Sure, yeah, me too. I think I can go for that. What do we have? Milk? How about a double milk here?
Hiya, guys! Commander Crumbcake here. Well, I suppose you all noticed that Disgusto forgot to turn his gadget off. Just a small little mistake, you say? Wrong. Look what mayhem this tiny little oversight caused. After our two friends left the lab, the antenna on the roof attracted the granddaddy of lightning bolts. This surge of tremendous energy traveled down the power line and landed right in the middle of Main Street, blowing a hole in the time-space continuum. That's right, the same old time-space continuum that science fiction writers dust off to explain unlikely time travel stories. Anyway, the blast ripped a doorway into the past. Over 200 million years in the past, to be precise. The Jurassic period, the middle of the Mesozoic era, the time of the dinosaurs.
Whenever I get really comfy or whenever I'm in the middle of something extremely important and the doorbell rings, I know it has to be.
Hiya, Doc. Ed Briggs here. I just know you'll want to be the first scientist on the block to own your very own dinosaur egg. Ta-da!
Oh, look, Ed. That can't be a dinosaur egg. They're extinct.
Oh, now, careful, Doc? It may not be that fresh, but this egg does not stink.
I'm not saying your egg stinks. I'm trying to tell you that dinosaurs are extinct. Kaput. Gone bye-bye. That can't be a real dinosaur egg because dinosaurs simply do not exist as living, breathing creatures anymore.
Dinosaurs are a thing of the past? Well, if that don't beat all, what happened? Too much fried foods?
Well, in a way, their diets did have something to do with it. By the end of the Cretaceous period, flowering plants came into existence. One theory is that this change in the foliage caused digestion problems for the plant-eating dinosaurs. Well, another theory is that there was a change in the climate. Scientists today believe that change was caused by an extraterrestrial event.
Extraterrestrial? You mean like space monsters?
Well, no, not exactly. An event like a meteor or asteroid that hit the Earth and covered it in a large cloud of dust, which changed the living conditions. Well, and eventually killing plants and living creatures like the dinosaurs.
You know, something that big, I'm really surprised I didn't read about it in the newspapers.
Oh, Ed, we're talking millions and millions and millions of years ago.
Oh, well, that explains it then. I've only been getting the papers since last summer. Well, how about this stinking egg? Any chance you'd like to buy it for an experimental project or something like that?
Hand it to me here. Let me take a little closer look at it here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you know, I believe there probably is something inside. Oh, yes, getting ready to hatch. This could be, why, this could be very big.
Hey, now,
Very, very big indeed.
No, you wait a minute. If it's gonna be big, maybe I should keep it, you know. Probably make a bigger profit once it hatches. Now, come on, Doc. Let me have the egg back. I'll tell you what. I'll give you $10 to give it back to me. What do you say?
Well, I guess $10 is a fair enough deal.
Yeah?
Yep. Okay, there's the egg. Thank you for the dough, Joe. Yes. Oh, now remember, Ed, you'll have to keep it warm, so sit on it very gently.
Sure thing, Doc.
I can't wait for the day that salesmen are extinct. Still, I do make good money from that guy.
Boy, was that stupid. If I ever see another movie about monsters coming through a time-space continuum, I'll,
Well, you got to admit it was pretty scary.
Scary?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding. The things these Hollywood producers expect us to believe.
Yeah.
Giant dinosaurs. Give me a break. I've been more scared watching a detergent commercial. Hey, what's that noise? As I was saying, why would anyone be scared about dinosaurs? They've been extinct for millions of years. Yes, sirree, kids. You can be sure you'll never be bothered by dinosaurs.
Just imagine that things had been different many years ago. You might have a dinosaur addition to the folks you know. Dinosaur, would you like to have some breakfast? Dinosaur, wipe your feet and come on in. Dinosaur, I'm so glad that you came over. Stegosaurus, how you been? Lately I have heard so many theories of how you came to be. Now at last I can get the real story with your tale on me. Dinosaur in the mess ever. Dinosaur, was there danger everywhere? Dinosaur, were you wiped out by the ice age? Why are you no longer here?
Good evening, fans. I I'm Eric Generic with the Cognito Evening News. It's been one heck of a day here in the town of Cognito. First, a mysterious surge of power caused a time-space continuum to open up right in the middle of Main Street. Next, as if this wasn't enough, two gigantic prehistoric dinosaurs walked through this rip in time and are currently wandering around the downtown area, causing untold damage. The Cognito police force is helpless. Police Chief Steve Beasley is on the record as saying, "Ah!" Besides all this, it's been a pretty slow news day. Just a little levity, folks. Hey, if you think all this dinosaur stuff is strange, get a load of this. One of the biggest news stories in history is happening right outside, and I have to interview someone named Professor Beinwiggler about dime stores.
Excuse me?
Cognito is being destroyed by two prehistoric monsters, and I have to talk about dime stores? Who cares about dime stores anyway? I'm here to talk...
My name is Mind-Boggler, and I'm an expert on dinosaurs, not dime stores. Sheesh. Some folks live for tomorrow, and some folks live for today. And some folks seem to dwell on the theme that time flies quickly away. I prefer retrospection. My enjoyment is vast when I regard a fragment or shard of something from out of the past. I spend my time in the dirt, in the grime, with a shovel or pick in my fist. I can scrutinize stone for a fossil or bone. I'm a paleontologist. On a mission to seek out the scant and antique, I will pilfer from each ancient age. In the lively pursuit of some Triassic brute, I will most resolutely engage. It was eons ago, as the relics all show, that the dinosaur age had its birth. Now they're under the ground, the remains can be found in the upper crust dust of the earth. I spend my time in the dirt, in the grime, with a shovel or pick in my fist. I can scrutinize stone for a fossil or bone. I'm a paleontologist. If we're smart, we can use all these skeletal clues to attempt to establish the gist of what life was like then in a dinosaur den and reconstruct what we missed. I'm a paleontologist. What was that? Paleontologist.
So you're a paleontologist. Now quit fooling around, Mr. Lime Smogger, and get to the point.
Well, I own a fix-it shop here in Cognito, but on the side, I'm a world-famous paleontologist.
What's this?
Paleontologist. You see, that means I study fossils for clues about dinosaurs. Dinosaurs vanished from the Earth about 65 million years ago, and the only evidence about what they were like comes from things like their bones and footprints, which we call fossils. Based on these clues, paleontologists, like myself, have come up with all kinds of theories about dinosaurs. A theory, well, you know what that is? That's an educated guess. But think of it. Now we don't have to guess. No. We have the opportunity to examine two of these amazing creatures in real life to see if some of our theories about them are correct.
Oh, no kidding. But tell me, what do you know about dime stores? Just a little humor.
Yes, very little.
Okay. So you're a big shot scientist. Now, what can you tell us about the two dinosaurs that are now wrecking Cognito?
Well, as I said, it's still all just a theory, but we believe that they are both from the Jurassic period, which lasted from about 130 to 205 million years ago. And now the big one with the long neck is called an Apatosaurus.
Ooh.
Yes, from the evidence, we believe this creature was very peaceful and ate only vegetation, like leaves and berries.
Peaceful?
Yeah.
Ha! I wouldn't like to see one of those things get angry. This peaceful creature of yours is destroying our town. So much for that theory. Now, okay, what about that other monster, the one with the fins on its back and the spikes on its tail? I suppose the spikes are meant to pick its teeth with, right?
Well, that one is the Stegosaurus, also from the Jurassic period. This one was, or it is, a plant eater.
Plant eater?
Yes, and I'm sure it's just as scared of us as we are of it. They don't mean to be causing all this damage. I mean, they can't help it. They're just too big for this town. We just have to find a way to lure them back into the
Well, I don't know about you folks, but I, for one, can't wait for the Army boys to get here with their tanks and blast those prehistoric
Tanks?
right back. Oh, you're welcome. What'd I say?
No, wait a minute.
Huh?
We can learn so much from these creatures. Force is not the only way to deal with problems, son.
Oh, boy. Well, you just hang around then. The troops are scheduled to arrive by this evening. They'll blast those overgrown salamanders back where they belong. Yahoo! Let's do it, guys.
No,
Get the guns.
I can't
Anthony.
let that happen. I've got to find a way to save them. And from the sound of the ominous music,
4,000
I don't have much time.
Okay, you guys, we've just got to help Doc save the dinosaurs before the army gets here later this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, save the dinosaurs. Sure, I'll run right out and buy a bumper sticker.
Oh, come on, Crumbcake.
That's stupid. I don't even have a car. Hello? Oh, hiya, Doc. Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah. Sorry, no can do. Ciao!
What did Doc want?
Nothing special.
Hey, hello? Hey, Doc, yeah, hi. I know Crumbcake's crazy. Anyway, I'm glad you called back. What's up? You're coming by to pick us up?
I'm busy.
Help save the dinosaurs?
I've got an important meeting, actually.
Dangerous?
A very important meeting.
Giant bones?
When do we leave?
Well, we'll be at the site of the fossil dig in a minute. It's possible that we'll find some clues there about how to get those dinosaurs out of Cognito before it's too late for them and our town.
Well, what do you think caused the hole in time, Doc?
Well, I have a theory.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
My theory is that Dr. Disgusto is somehow behind all of this.
Oh, Disgusto? What do you think he's got to do with it?
Well, first we know that he was up to some hideous experiment because people have noticed a strange glow coming from his castle, and Leech was seen by Esther in a hardware store buying 100 miles of electrical wire and a lightning rod. Secondly, this whole thing happened right after a giant lightning storm. But put the two together and voila, Dr. Disgusto.
Isn't it wonderful, Leech? All the destruction, all the mayhem, all the chaos. I should be angry with you for leaving the switch on, but I'm not. I'm happy, Leech. Really happy.
What?
Because I'm so happy, you twit. I'm crying with joy. I, Dr. Disgusto, caused that much damage. Even though it was by accident. But what a wonderful accident. Did you know that some of the most famous scientific discoveries were made by accident? Oh, yes. X-rays, penicillin, minoxidil. But never mind that for now. The important thing is the dinosaurs came through the time warp that we created. Oh, the boss will love me. And according to my calculations here on the calculator, the doorway back to their time will close up in exactly 2 hours. And if the dinosaurs are still here by then, they'll be here forever.
You see, about 50 years ago, a farmer found a dinosaur bone in this field. And ever since, scientists have been digging here for clues about the dinosaurs. What they looked like, what they ate, when they lived, and why they became extinct. Yes, hundreds of dinosaur bones have been found here, and whole dinosaur skeletons have been assembled.
I think I found my calling. I never dreamed I could get paid for digging up bones. Whoa!
Now you know why I wanted you to come. Reminds me of an old proverb. Nothing digs faster than a hungry dog trying to find a giant bone.
Holy moly! Bingo! Jackpot! Tilt! Whoa! My search for the ultimate bone is over. I can now rest.
You've been doing nothing but resting since you were born.
Oh, come on, settle down, settle down. Let me just examine that, would you? For some clues. I'm not going to steal it.
I'm sorry, Doc. It's all instinct. I have very little control when someone tries to take a bone from me. Just like sticks. When I see a stick in the air, I catch it. You can't have it. It's as simple as that.
Yes, well, you see, let me close there. Yes, this is a dinosaur bone, all right. Let me get a little closer look at the ground where you got this. Yeah, yes. Well, what do you know? I say this bone is probably 180 million years. Yeah, that means it's from the Jurassic period.
Oh, like the dinosaurs that came through the hole.
Yes, and what's more, I believe it's the thigh bone from an Apatosaurus.
Thigh bone.
Wait a minute. How can you tell all of that from just looking at the bone in the ground?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it is all theory, but by seeing how deep in the ground the bone was buried, and by carefully observing what other things were found in the same layer, I guess how old it is. Usually, the deeper underground it is, the older it is. And then once I have an idea which time period it comes from, the bone's shape and size suggest which animal it came from.
Amazing. Who brought the picnic lunch?
Well, let's start looking, okay?
What are we looking for?
Well, clues, ideas, anything that will help us get the dinosaurs home safely before the army gets there.
Uh-oh. I think we might be too late. Look.
Go home! Go on, shoot! Go home!
We're going to make it, Leech. Only one more hour until the hole closes, and the dinosaurs are trapped incognito forever to wreck, damage, and destroy.
I'm getting tired, Doc. And we don't even know what we're looking for.
I'll know it when I see it. Just keep digging.
Hey, we're running out of time. Those tanks must almost be incognito already.
We'll figure something out. Never give up. Just keep digging.
Hey, Doc, you know the animal welfare regulation. You have to feed me every 2 hours. Besides, you know how I get when I'm hungry.
Hey, Doc, is this anything here?
Nope, keep digging.
Hey, what about this?
Nope, keep digging.
What about this giant egg?
Nope, keep digging. A giant egg?
Yeah.
Let me see that.
Crumbcake.
I'm sorry, it's instinct.
Well, hold it up. Let me see it. Oh, yes.
Okay, how about some food now?
No!
What is it, Doc?
Well, it appears that Crumbcake found this egg in the same layer that he found the Apatosaurus bone. Well, based on the size and age, I think that it's a dinosaur egg from the same period.
Oh, heavy.
10 minutes! Only 10 minutes more! Oh, boy!
Do you think we'll make it in time?
I don't know. Hold on. I'll turn on the radio. Maybe there'll be a special news bulletin.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Hey, isn't that the same jerk who interviewed you yesterday?
This is Eric Gennari, the same jerk that interviewed that loony scientist on TV yesterday. The two dinosaurs that invaded Cognito are still hanging around, causing damage and being generally annoying. But don't fear, citizens of Cognito. The army is just entering the town now and setting up their tanks to blast these creatures back into the Stone Age where they belong.
Oh, turn it off, Doc. I've heard enough. Isn't there anything we can do to speed this thing up?
Oh, we're almost there. We'll make it. Okay, here's the plan. Now we've got to take this egg that Crumbcake found and try to lure the dinosaurs back through the hole. Well, scientists don't know if all dinosaurs laid eggs, but since it's from their time, it might be something familiar to them, and they might just follow it. I know it's a long shot, but it's the only one we've got.
All right, men, take your position.
Doc, do something quick. If the tank fires at the dinosaurs, they're going to destroy my diner. And if they don't, the dinosaurs might quick.
Destroy the diner over my dead body. This is a job for Commander Crumbcake.
Okay, wait for the word. All right, ready, aim.
Hey,
Oh,
dinosaurs!
wait a minute. Hold your fire. There's something going on here.
Come on there!
Where are those orders coming from?
Come on! Bet you can't catch me!
Hey, what's going on? That creature's they're believe it. Right here, come on. Yeah, they're following that dumb dog. I don't believe this. Have you ever seen anything like this?
I'm gonna get that meddling dog. Do you hear me? Oh, Leech, this is terrible. Those creatures are following that horrible talking dog back through the hole I made. And with only 2 minutes left to go. Stop! Come back! Don't go! No, I'm not crying because I'm happy.
You're some heck of a hero, Mr. Crumbcake. It took a lot of guts to run past those vicious dinosaurs and lead them back into the time hole.
Yes, well,
And where did you get the brilliant idea to use a dinosaur egg as bait? Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
Well, I did have a little help from my friends, Aggie and Banjo and old Doc Mindbuckler.
A little help?
Okay. So I had a teeny bit more than a little help.
Mind-boggler? You mean that dime store expert?
I'm a dinosaur expert, you pea-brain!
Huh? Say, hey, who am I interviewing here anyway, huh?
Well, I think you ought to interview all three of us.
Get a haircut,
It was all
old
three
guy.
of us that
Gee
did it.
whiz.
Wasn't that silly dog? He doesn't do anything by himself. It was us. It was me. It was the doctor. It was my friends, the kids here. Hey, we're out there shoving the whole world. I mean, there I am at the... Wait a-
Howdy, folks. Not much is new around here since I saved the town from an invasion of dinosaurs. As usual, I'm a big hero. Haven't had to beg for food in weeks. Anyway, things are just about back to normal, all cleaned up. Though for a while there, even I thought things looked pretty grim for old Cognito. Well, first, this big fella called an Apatosaurus stepped on the main street. That character must have been 70 feet long if he was an inch. He cruised around for a while and then settled in front of Esther's diner. Must have been the smell of old Esther's old cooking. Then this other dinosaur dude called a Stegosaurus shows up, makes a beeline for Esther's. Well, they both hung around there, causing all kinds of problems, until yours truly, risking life and limb, got them to chase me back through the doorway in time into their own period. It's about 150 million years ago. Still, nobody knew for sure what caused the disaster in the first place. But Doc Mindboggler, the kids, and me had a theory. Topping the list of suspects, of course, was Cognito's own mad scientist, agent of creep, a collection of really evil people, Dr. Disgusto.
This is awful. Just awful. Oh, Leech, I'm so depressed.
Oh.
All my favorite hideous experiments are just so, I don't know, pointless. Ever since that terrible talking dog Crumbcake and his friends started lousing up all our schemes, it just hasn't been the same. It's not just as much fun anymore. Remember the time, Leech? Remember the time when I mistakenly turned you into stone? And you fell off the back of the truck on the way to town?
Oh, wow,
And I found you 3 days later dressed as a jockey on Mrs. Holloway's lawn? Or how about the time when you drank from the wrong beaker? And your hair fell out and you turned orange and the city zoo tried to arrest me for stealing a rare parrot? Or how about the time when you shut that thing off?
Yoo-hoo! Disgusto! Look up here, my little friend. I have a teensy-weensy little matter I'd like to discuss with you.
Did he call me his friend?
I'm afraid of
His ghastliness is in an uncommonly good mood today.
What are you smiling at, you bungling little weasel? You know, for a while there, I was really proud of you. You really surprised me. A brilliantly evil idea for a change, bringing dinosaurs through a time-space continuum into your town to wreak havoc. Terrific. Just the type of activity we here at Creep Central expect from our agents in the field. But no. You had to let that ridiculous talking dog Pancake, or whatever his name is, ruin your scheme. Dumb.
But sir,
Don't but sir me. If you don't get some dinosaurs back on the warpath soon, you're finished. Kaput. History. I'm yanking your creep membership. Yes. That's right. No more issues of Nugget Monthly. No more discounts on torture devices and annoying party tricks. And worst of all, I'll get you with both my bare hands.
Oy vey, Leech, what are we going to do? Oh, sure, I could rig up some gizmo that would take us back in time 200 million years to the Mesozoic era. But it's just that those dinosaurs are dangerous. A guy could get hurt. Baby dinosaurs. Bring back tiny little baby dinosaurs and sell them as pets so that when they grow up, they can destroy the town. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Now keep quiet while I think. I've got it. We'll go back in time, and I'll bring back tiny little baby dinosaurs and sell them as pets so that when they grow up, they can destroy the town. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, we have no time to lose. Hand me the Mad Scientist's official guide to dinosaurs. Oh, what kept you? Let's look here. Okay, let's... Let's to play it safe. Let's look for the ones that are friendly.
Yeah.
Ones that don't eat meat.
Yeah.
No, you don't, you spineless worm. Make it the biggest, deadliest, meanest meat-eating monsters that ever lived, or don't bother.
As I was saying, you spineless coward, go look for the meanest, cruelest, meat-eating dinosaurs that ever lived. Gee whiz, look at those teeth. Even a baby one of these fellows could do some serious damage. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, king of the dinosaurs, ruled the Cretaceous period. These ferocious creatures were the largest meat-eating animals ever. They stood 20 feet tall, were as much as 50 feet long, and had 7-inch teeth perfectly designed to rip flesh. 7-inch teeth. Oh, wow. What do you know about that? Gee willikers, Leech, I just remembered. I've been taking this medication for my nosebleeds. And my doctor specifically warned me about time travel of any kind.
Hiya, Doc.
Yeah, right here in the workshop, Crumbcake.
Thank you. Hey, Doc, have you seen this ad in today's paper?
No, I don't think so. What's it say here?
Look at this.
Tired of your family dog slobbering all over you and embarrassing your guests with unsightly acts of friendliness? Fed up with cats that ignore you until you want to read and then they sit on your book? Well, your pet troubles are over. Act now and be the first on your block to be the proud owner of a cute little baby dinosaur.
What do you think about that? It's an insult to all dogdom. Can you believe the nerve of some people? We don't all slobber, and I am one dog who is very particular about who I get that friendly with. It burns me up. He's right about cats, though.
Is that why you wanted to show me this, Crumbcake? Just to complain about the insult to dogs? Didn't you notice this address? Huh? For more information, write to Weird Pets, the Castle on the Hill, Cognito. Why, that is Dr. Disgusto's address.
Well, yeah, sure, of course I noticed the address.
It looks like that horrible, twisted mind is up to more mischief.
Well, I'm going to give that disgusto jerk a piece of my mind. The nerve! What bigotry! I'm going up there right now, and I'm going to demand an apology.
Well, wait. Crumbcake, come back. It could be dangerous. Crumbcake. Oh.
Leech,
Yeah?
we've had over 10 answers to our ad already. We can't delay any longer. I finished the time machine. It's time for you to leave. You're going to have to go back in time 100 million years to the Cretaceous period, find some Tyrannosaurus babies, and bring them back here. Oh, no. It's safe. I've told you have nothing at all to worry about. Why, if it wasn't for this backache, I'd be going myself. Nosebleed backache. What's the difference? Now step inside, and I'll show you how it works. Just a moment. I have to set the meter so it'll take us back to the correct time period. There, the Cretaceous period. Oh, stop all this foolishness. All you have to do is... No. I've told you 100 times. Look, if I go first, will you follow? All right, now come on inside, and I'll show you how it works. Yes, those are nice buttons. Yes, those are particularly pretty buttons. No, don't touch that
Hello? I know you're in there. I heard you. Open up immediately. You! Where are you? Disgusto! I've got a bone to pick with you. No pun intended. Hey, stop hiding! We can talk this out like grown men. Or grown dog and grown cycle. The place is empty. That's weird because I could have sworn I heard voices. What's this? Whoa. Wow! All these buttons! Look at this big red flashing one. Wonder what it does. Oh, what the heck. Here we go. One little poke. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Let me out of here! Oh, I haven't had one.
Pretty little buttons. I hate you. This time you've done it. Here we are stranded 100 million years in the Cretaceous period with no one back in the lab to push the return button. All because you like pretty little buttons. Too late for apologies now. We're just going to have to make the best of our situation. It looks like we'll be here for the rest of our lives. There's one good thing about all this. At least we won't be bothered by that horrible dog, Crumbcake.
What the hey? What gives? Where am I?
Oh, no. No.
Yes, Aggie, listen. I think Crumbcake is headed for trouble. Yes, I know he's always headed for trouble, but this is bigger trouble than usual. Last I saw him, he was headed for Disgusto's castle.
Okay, so we're in the crustacean period.
Cretaceous.
What's the big deal anyways? Let's get something to eat. I'm starved. Well, I told you I was hungry. My stomach always growls like that when I get really hungry.
I'm afraid that wasn't your stomach.
Oh, are you hungry too?
That's not your stomach. That's probably a Tyrannosaurus Rex or a Triceratops. Whatever it is, it's getting closer.
What's that, some new kind of Italian sports car?
Huh, the Tyrannosaurus Rex is only the meanest meat-eating dinosaur that ever lived.
Dinosaur, schminosaur. Is that what you guys are so upset about?
No.
Oh, relax. I'll take care of any dinosaurs that happen to be wandering about. Come on. Don't you guys watch the news? Didn't you see what I did to those two dinosaurs in last week's episode? Huh? sheesh, no problem.
Oh, I could tell my kids I know the Rocky Battle off when you were out of routers.
What did he say?
He said the two dinosaurs that you had your little run-in with, the Stegosaurus and the Apatosaurus, were slow-moving, plant-eating dinosaurs from the earlier Jurassic period. The Cretaceous period is ruled by the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which runs at great speeds and is a flesh eater.
Hey, I told you to cool out with the dinosaurs. Let me handle them.
Well, Big Shot, I thought you said you were going to handle the dinosaurs.
Say, fellas, let's say we take that lunch break now, huh? Some burgers, or maybe some pizza. You know, the nice Sicilian type.
Listen to me, my little flea-infested friend. There are no pizza places here, no burgers either. Now get this straight. The three of us are the only ones on the Earth. And there won't be anyone else for another 97 million years. And then you're going to have to wait another 3 million years until they invent pizza.
Okay. So what about some onion rings, huh?
I'm afraid we're going to have to make do with wild berries, edible leaves, and the occasional small rodent.
Are you nuts? I don't know about you two jokers, but I'm not going to spend the rest of my days eating berries and leaves and small rodentia. Ha! You can stick around with old Smiley over there, but I'm going to find some real food. Catch you later.
Hello? Anybody home?
Okay, they're not here. Come on, let's go.
Boy, this place sure is spooky.
Look, please, let's go. Come on, nobody's home. You satisfied? Crumbcake's not here.
Oh, look, Banjo. Come on, look at this thingamajig here.
Wow. It looks like a portable duck.
Look at this. It says Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. Weren't they?
Yeah, the 3 periods of the Mesozoic era. The time when the dinosaurs lived.
Hey, I think we're onto something here.
Yeah.
This could be just the clue we need to prove Doc's theory that Disgusto was behind the dinosaur invasion.
But that doesn't tell us where Crumbcake is.
Oh, I bet he's fine. Probably lounging around the sun, munching on a bone somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old schnoz has picked up something. It's never let me down before. Should be right through here. Excuse me, I must have made a wrong turn back there. Listen, you're beautiful, okay? Don't ever change. I love you, babe. I mean that sincerely, okay? Listen, I gotta go. Give me a ring sometime. Ciao. I'm too old for this.
Leech sneezed, the Tyrannosaurus Rex heard him, and he started to chase us, and he's right behind us.
Yeah, well, I met up with this big fella. We were 3 great big horns, and he's right behind me.
Oh my gosh, I think you're right. It does sound like a Triceratops.
Okay, you win. We've searched everywhere, and Crumbcake is definitely not here. Let's get out of here and tell Doc what we've discovered.
Well, it's about time.
I give up. I can't run anymore.
Gesundheit, old friend.
It looks like this is it, my friends.
I'm afraid you're right. You know, Disgusto. May I call you that?
Of course, Crumbcake.
We were enemies just a short time ago. And suddenly, all of that is behind us. I feel close to you. Even to you, Leech.
Life is odd, isn't it? Who would have thought that I, a dyed-in-the-wool bad guy, and you, the hero of your own television series, would become friends?
I know. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Look! Your net! This must be the place where we first arrived. What an odd twist of fate.
alive. Yes, this is it. So long, Disgusto. Goodbye, Leech.
Goodbye, Crumbcake. Leech, I don't know what to say.
What is this big green button here marked return do?
Banjo, no.
Ah, come on.
No.
Ah, come on.
Death is worse than I thought it would be. Eternal car sickness. Oh, no.
I don't see any white light yet. Do you?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Poor Leech still has his allergies.
How do I know if there's any fast food in heaven? Anyway, how do you know we're in heaven?
Crumbcake, what's going on here? Why were you hiding in that thing with those creeps?
Yeah.
Great, now I'm hearing voices too.
Oh, come on. Open your eyes. Stop fooling around. Listen, we're going to be late for dinner. Come on.
Did I hear the word dinner? I'm alive!
Trespassers! Look, Leech, trespassers! What's the matter with you kids? Can't you read? Didn't you see the no trespassing sign?
Hey, watch it, Buster. Those are my friends.
Oh, really? And who invited you?
And then I grabbed that T-Rex's tail and I yanked. You should have seen him.
Howdy, team. Long time no see.
Hi, Mom. How's everything at Good Guys Central?
Oh, everything is just fine at this end. And I see you've been doing very well yourselves. Creep activity is down 72% in your region. I just called to congratulate you.
Well, it was really nothing, your
Oh,
momship.
yes, the talking dog. Clambake, isn't it? Corporal.
That's Crumbcake, your old ladyship. Commander Crumbcake.
Whatever. You know, crab meat, we regularly monitor creep communications, and our friends Morning Breath and Disgusto mention you often, and not always in the most favorable terms. Keep up the good work, Corncob.
Thanks, and then that's Crumbcake.
Oh, and another thing. What's up with Disgusto and Leech? We hear they're on the run.
Oh, well, they botched their last job and they're in hot water with the big creep. Why?
They must be in very serious trouble. They were last sighted in poor disguises doing a nightclub act in Blubber Bay, Iceland.
Who's the dog? Don't bark, don't bite. Commander Crumbcake, he's all right. Sit on back, enjoy the show. Commander Crumbcake's our hero.
Crumbcake's a hero.
The hero of the show.
Crumbcake's a hero.
You better watch out for creeps on the make, trying to get old Crumbcake. That special dog has special friends. Fight the bad guys till the end. Call a dog that we all love. Commander Crumbcake's our hero.
Crumbcake's a hero.
The hero of the show.
Crumbcake's a hero.
You better watch out, creeps on the make, trying to get old Crumbcake.
Hero.
I said that already.
Crumbcake's a hero.
All right, girl.
hold on to your hats. Here come the videos you've all been waiting for. The Adventures of Commander Crumbcake. They're loaded with thrills, frosty chills, nasty spills, and reading skills. Like never before, you'll cry, you'll laugh, and you'll learn math. Come face to face with awe-inspiring courage, nerve-wracking defiance, and interesting stuff about science. Thrill to good guys, bad guys, chase scenes, waitresses, more good guys, spaceships, weird experiments, dazzling effects, split personalities, lounge singers, mushy love scenes, and much, much more in The Adventures of Commander Crumbcake.